Now look at all this stuff. And the backpack, I'd say the backpack was only about 75% full with all this stuff in it. And look at how tiny it is. I love this backpack made by Paude. I'm assuming I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's like an all-purpose backpack, school, work, travel, and I've gone ahead and shoved all the stuff I would conceivably be carrying around with myself during a day out and about, and I'm just going to show you how well it works. So let's, right off the bat, let's start with the outside. It's a nice, muted gray color. It's unisex. It's water resistant. I don't think it's waterproof, but it's definitely water resistant. It's got this top handle, which I love. I think all backpacks should have this. So instead of grabbing it like this or like this, it's easier to grab. It's more balanced. It's not awkward. You have adjustable shoulder straps. That's not unusual. That's basic. This breathable fabric is on the straps on both sides, up here and down here. It's not going to like erase the heat that's created on your back by carrying a backpack on a hot day, but it will reduce it. So, and on the back, it's got this little thing, which I'll demonstrate in a minute, but it allows you to put it around your wheelie bag, around the handle, and so that it stays on the wheelie bag as you're racing through the airport to the next flight. As promised, here's how the strap works on your wheelie bag when you're traveling. You just move the shoulder straps out of the way. You slip this over the handle like this, and there you go. You're ready to go. It's not going to fall off while you're racing to the gate after you got stuck in a really long line at security. So right out of the gate, I'll just show you the secret compartment. This is the anti-theft compartment. It's especially helpful if you are traveling. I got my passport in here. I got some emergency money in here. So anything that you absolutely cannot lose via pickpockets or whatever belongs in here. On the sides, we've got not one, but two water bottle holders. I'm using this side for my water bottle holder, and I'm using this side to store the USB cable for my phone charger. So there's an external port for a phone bank phone charger. The bank is on the inside. This is the cable on the outside. So I just have it always plugged in, and I just shove the excess in this pocket right here. So, all right, let's start with the largest pocket and work our way down. I just wanted to demonstrate how much stuff fits in this tiny backpack. It's like a physics conundrum, because how can I get so much stuff in this tiny thing? So first of all, we've got my helmet and my gloves for my e-scooter. Yeah, I'm one of those guys. Don't let your children grow up to be writers, folks. E-scooter is probably the best they're going to do. If they're lucky, e-bike, but they won't be able to own a car. This is a 15.6-inch laptop that fits in here. Actually, it says it only fits 15.6 inches on the product description, but there's still some room in here. I'm willing to bet a 17-inch laptop will fit in here. Don't quote me. I'm just eyeballing it. There's definitely some space left with a 15.6-inch laptop. So if you got a 17-inch laptop, give it a shot. I'm not guaranteeing anything, but give it a shot. So in here, I've got the power bank. It happens to be a solar power bank, but this is where this lives. That's plugged into this external port where I charge my phone. You can charge your tablet, what have you, but I use it for my phone. So it's obviously very deep. If I didn't have my helmet in there, all kinds of stuff could fit in here in addition to my laptop. So that's the big pocket. I'm going to just start making a pile here of all the stuff that I took out of the backpack so you can see how much stuff is actually in there. Here's the second compartment. Got a bunch of books, all written by the same person. I can't imagine who that might be. This person has written 3 books. He's very productive. So 3 books in here, still plenty of space. I don't know if you saw that, but the 3 books, that didn't even fill half the space. There's plenty of space in here for like notebooks, folders. I got a couple of pens in here. And inside this compartment is another compartment. I've got my checkbook in here. Remember checkbooks? I was born in the 70s. My wallet, my keys, anything that you want like extra protection. I'm not sure if it's like extra waterproof protection by having it in the secondary pocket, but you know, it can't hurt. So if you have something in here that's extremely sensitive, that might be damaged by water, you can try putting it in here just for like an extra added layer of protection. A couple of pockets here. Again, this goes quite deep, so lots of long but not necessarily thick things can fit into this pocket. That's what it's designed for, mainly for people with school and work. Here is the third compartment. This, I have my Kindle, my reading glasses because I'm old, phone charger, my mini wireless keyboard, and as you can see, there was still tons of space left in there. Like, even that wasn't even half full either. Finally, you have this itty bitty little pocket on the top. I just keep my sunglasses in here just for like quick access, just boom, and they're less likely to get crushed because there's nothing else like pressing against it. So I think this is a good place for glasses or reading glasses or what have you. That's the gist. Now look at all this stuff. And the backpack, I'd say the backpack was only about 75% full with all this stuff in it. And look at how tiny it is. It blows my mind how much stuff can fit in here. I mean, look at this. If I didn't have my helmet in here, look at how large this is. You could have like a couple changes of clothes, maybe some shoes. After you go to the gym, you can put your dirty clothes and your shoes in here and have your clean clothes and shoes in here. It's just enormous. At least a change of clothes, if not a couple changes of clothes. That is the Paude Backpack. I haven't had it for long, but I love it. It's my new favorite thing. If this falls off a boat and a good friend of mine falls off a boat, I'm going to save this first. Don't tell my good friends.